Hey Run Junkies, welcome to episode 7 of Star Wars Rival Run Virtual Challenge Training. It is Monday, January 11th. Right now, as I record this, I just got back maybe 12 hours ago from the Walt Disney World and not marathon weekend. We had a great time down there, and hopefully I have some recaps and highlight reels for you to come in the next couple of weeks. But this week we are back on track with training and getting it done. We start sort of a new series of workouts, and as we go through the weeks, I'll explain a little bit more about that. But stay tuned. We're gonna have some fun this week. I want to make something clear about my virtual half marathon. I did the Stealthy Challenge on Friday, and that was 4.66 miles. I was going to take that mileage, subtract it from the half marathon, and possibly do that on Saturday. However, between the late nights and the early mornings, and it was also extremely cold, and I decided it's probably better if I don't wear myself out that way. So I can kind of justify the fact that I did earn that virtual half, and I did 13.1 miles at least over the course of the week. I did cover that. Does it count? In my mind, it does. Maybe it doesn't to you, but if you want kind of a pass and an out, especially if you're not trained up to cover that kind of mileage, break it up. There's no reason to say that you can't break up that mileage. This week is the start of block 2. There are a few more speed workouts, a little bit more pepper and spice in there, but not really a lot of hard speed work. So we're just kind of introducing it. We're still maintaining that 140 beats per minute most of the time. Here's a funny thing that I figured out while I was at Disney. I had a couple of nights where I put my legs up a wall just to kind of get the blood flowing in the opposite direction. And I'm looking at my feet, and I realized that one leg is shorter than the other. And it's my left leg, and it's my left leg that I have a lot of problems with. So I'm gonna get to the bottom of that, see if I can't do some foam rolling and stretching and general maintenance work to stretch out those tight muscles in my hip and IT band. We'll have to see what happens, but I'm like, really? Okay, one really cool thing that happened while I was away at Walt Disney World is I finally finished my marathon challenge. I did 3,521 miles, and I started this on July 4th of 2019. So it took just about a year and a half to finish this. Kind of excited about it. So this is the finisher tag for it. Just a little shoe, and that one, I've finished it. So I'm really excited to have this one done. This was a fun challenge, kind of a fun visual representation of how far I've run in the last 18 months. Again, this is a challenge put on by Run the Edge, and I will leave a link to them in the description below. You can start it anytime you want. You can take as long as you want. You can do it in teams if you want. And this is just a really fun way to kind of keep yourself motivated. The passport I've kind of not kept up on. So I still have a few, I have these stickers yet to put in, these badges to put in the passport. But I'm done. With the marathon challenge being completely done, I'm now down to one virtual challenge. Don't know what to do with myself. Run the year 2021. I am about 25 miles away from my first bib, 100 miles. I should have that probably by the end of the week, actually. All right, back to a sense of normal here. I'm getting ready to go pick up my son from school, and then we are sliding back into our regular routine, whatever that happens to be. We actually don't have a regular routine. Got my workout in this morning, and it felt really, really good. That 120 recovery run was perfect. I nailed it. I was really happy with it. And I've been concentrating on getting the data right. getting the workout as prescribed done, because I really feel like that helps me focus. So I've just been on the treadmill. I've been concentrating on the running and the heart rate and the effort rather than worrying about getting up early and getting it done. And so treadmill, I think, is going to be my thing this week until my long run. And here is what the long run looks like. Okay, we are back with another workout of the week. Basically, this is the fourth workout, but we're still working within the first week of the plan. So this is the long run. Now, this one's a little different, slightly different than the easy effort work runs, but what we have is a long run that gets progressively longer through the plan. So the first 4 weeks were 90 minutes. So 90 minutes with pickups. And this is still the same type of formula as you would have with the easy efforts, the 60 minutes with pickups. So again, start with a 5-minute walk. Before I do that, I've done my foam rolling and dynamic warm-ups. So I do a 5-minute walk, then I have the entire workout minus 10 minutes, whatever that happens to be. I do sets of 9 minutes and 40 seconds at under 140 beats per minute, then 20 seconds at that 10K pace. So I'm just gonna do this set over and over and over and over and over again until I have 5 minutes left in the run, and then I'm gonna spend that with a cool down walk. So 5-minute walk to warm up, do the most of the run with this set, and then cool down for the last 5 minutes at a walk.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up?
Nothing. You gonna get in, or
yeah.
you want to walk home?
Who's it? You're filming me for some reason.
I am, because I'm happy to see you.
Oh, okay. Hi.
You want to buckle in, close the door? All right, Wednesday, and it's amazing how quickly the week is going and how slowly all at the same time. All right, today is a free run with surges. Now, I've done the free run, and I explained that to you a week or two ago, and that's basically, this one is, it adds in some higher pace intervals in there, so longer intervals. And this is something that I actually really enjoy. They're 4-minute harder intervals with a 2-minute recovery. Now, I actually prescribe these kinds of things to my clients, and there's a love-hate relationship with those. So I'm doing that today, again, on the treadmill. Okay, warm-up is done. It is Friday morning, about 8:30, and I'm headed to the treadmill once again for a 75-minute run. These runs midweek are starting to get a little bit longer, over 60 minutes now. So I'm having to plan that time out. My son is home this whole week and into next week. So I think instead of fighting the sunlight and fighting the cold, just bring it back down to its basic parameters, getting the run in on the treadmill. It actually makes things a lot easier, and it allows me to just take a lot of the guesswork out of it and get it done. So I'm all warmed up, I'm ready to go. I took yesterday off because I could. It's an optional rest day anyway, and I decided to take that option. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's a long run today. I've got 2.2 hours and 5 minutes on the plan today. Tell you a little bit more about that. This is my first run outside for really in like a couple weeks now. So I'm looking forward to being out. It's a bit overcast right now, but it's rather nice. It's maybe mid-30s, and I feel pretty good. Now, on the plan today, we are still running by heart rate for about an hour, and then we're gonna pick it up a little bit and just run for fun for about 30 minutes, then bring it back down to a low heart rate. Oh, it's gonna be a beautiful day, you guys. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, you take off. Good boy. You're gonna hide in your hole. All right, just over halfway through my run this morning, and I'm now in the kind of faster, let your legs off the leash kind of section. Feeling really, really good this morning. The weather's perfect. And I'm gonna finish off. My goal is to finish this segment at the top of the hill and then slow it down and cool down and call it good. I really hope this cloud cover stays, at least for today, because I'm a bit overdressed. Saw a fox over here. There's some cats and ducks, do with that what you will, up the creek a little bit. The creek's frozen over. This is as far east as I've gone in a couple of weeks now. Happy ducks. We have happy ducks. At least I'm assuming they're happy. They look happy. Happy ducks. Just don't look at my messy office. Okay guys, I'm gonna close it out this week for episode 7 of Star Wars Rival Run Virtual Challenge training. It was an excellent week back. I actually hit a lot of targets this week in terms of my training. I hit the 100-mile mark on the Run the Year 2021 already. I did that today. That would be Saturday during my long run. I also earned the Garmin January Rundown badge. That happened. And this week I earned the Step Into 2021 Garmin badge. I feel like I have started this year off strong, and coming back from Walt Disney World, I just slid right back into a regular routine, and I was able to redevelop my habits again. So this week was just, I felt really good about all of my training this week. So I really honed in on the data for each run, like what was the prescription, what was the goal, the target of each particular workout, and making sure I was hitting those targets as best I could. And I feel like I did that. 5 runs and a day off, and I hit all of my strength training this week. I also foam rolled and stretched before and after every single run. Today's long run kind of left me feeling a little tight once again in that left hip, and so I know I still have a lot of work to do. But I really feel like if it could be said about such things, that I had sort of as near perfect a week of training as I could have. Now, whether or not next week is going to look that way, I don't know, because we are going to start mixing some things up, not with the training so much as with just everything else. The pain cave in the basement is going to get a makeover, so I may or may not have access to the treadmill downstairs, so I hope the weather cooperates with me. My son is going actually back to in-person learning, and I'm really excited about that. Let's just cross our fingers and hope that continues. But really, this was exactly what I needed from my training and for myself this week. A lot of balls in the air going on. I have a lot of great stuff that I want to bring to you, and I just hope that I get around to doing that. So that's the goal. But that's going to be it for me this week, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. My question for you today is this: how did your training go this week? Please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions in the comment section down below. Please hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, remember, you have no limits. May the force be with you, and happy running.